his forte, man. This is his forte. Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, um, the great and wonderful Jeff Bridges here, everybody. And I got a proposition for you. I'm going to make it as quick as I can. I don't want to take a whole lot of your time up, but I think that you're the kind of guy that can take 10, 15 minutes out of your time to listen to somebody um, that really, really is fascinated with your acting and work and just would like to hear me out, just for fun, just for shits and giggles. Because I'm just dreaming, you know what I mean? Okay, so here's the idea. It's an idea for a movie. Okay, you was in Blown Away, and you was in Arlington Road, um, which are my like all-time favorite acting roles of yours because it's passionate acting and it's like we're talking Kevin Costner level, man. I mean, we're talking. I mean, you're the shiz in the movies, man. You were really good in the movies. And I got an idea about domestic terrorism. And it's kind of like relative to what's going on today, in a way. So kind of like hear me out. Okay, so here it is. They came from Texas. 500 strong, was it 500 strong from Texas? Comes to the Midwest, 2004, to take over little podunkian towns. They call it gang stalking, but it's not going to be called gang stalking. It's going to be called, they came from Texas, and it's going to be about domestic terrorism. If you're a domestic terrorist expert, and you happen to be, Iowa, Nebraska, whatever, wherever, I don't know, and you help foil the plan that they have been like systematically trying to take over these towns, these cities, which is kind of like happening across the country in a way, relative to today. I don't know. This is a dangerous one, man. I really don't even know if this one will get made, right? So like, they become a cop, they become a sheriff, they become a judge, they become a lawyer, here and there, so that way they can run that corruption, they can run that game, so they can unfortunately commit terrorism, because like Arlington Road, okay, but different though, more to try to be more sophisticated, and so I'm not going to go there with the 9/11 thing. You can hint at it if you want in a movie or whatever, but I mean, let's face it, right? Like, that's obviously okay. So you got like a Joel Osteen type of a microphone twirling, collection plate passing around, big old conglomerate churches, offering out these scholarships to youngsters to contract stalk people, psychologically harass people, try to get them to commit suicide. You know what gang stalk? If you know about gang stalking, what the fuck they do and all that shit. Excuse my language. I'm sorry. But I feel this is really hits close to home to me because this kind of shit I go through in life. Kind of like a Joel Osteen type of a character, a big conglomerate church connected with other big conglomerate churches, with a kind of like a Michael Aquino character, temple of sect worship, Satan worshiping kind of a thing, where they pretend like they're Christians, evangelical or whatever want to do, and I'm just trying to get as close to the truth with what my theory. Okay, I'm not saying it actually is. I'm just saying, I'm just putting it out there as a movie idea. Okay, this isn't fiction; it's non-fiction. Okay, well, we'll say, right? All right, unless you can say it's, I don't know whether you can do it or not. How close to what you can do and what you can't do. When it comes to that, fuck it. We're gonna say it's based on a true story. Fuck it, because let's fucking face it, and that's what's really kind of like what's going on here in a way, loosely based on a true story. Okay, we'll say inspired by true events, inspired by some true events or something. Okay. I'm trying to be careful because I don't want to be sued. I don't have any money to get anything out of me anyway. So you got like this kind of like a Joel Osteen type of fucking microphone twirling character, right? You know, Michael Aquino, Temple of Sect, if you're familiar with him, the FBI. You know, they got people in positions of power all over the place. Real estate agents, all that shit. You know, bankers, people in place. They're already in place. Okay, let's face it. And that's what's going on. They're taking over your town. But like, who the fuck are they, right? They're like doing it like little fucking cockroaches, like little fucking nothings, right? They're pre-trained to what? Stalk and harass and hack computers and fucking pathetic shit like that. Just pathetic pussy ass shit. It seems like it's harmless. They're really good at making it seem harmless, but you know, you got the domestic terrorist agenda there. So you know, they're planning bombings. They're planning you know, bad things in places, and you're starting to figure it out. You're starting to figure out what these things are. They're hat tricks, and if you're familiar with a hat trick, is where in hockey. Three things are simultaneously happening at the same time. I think it is, or something like that. I can't remember. I have to look up what hat trick is. Hat trick, and it's a metaphor. Three bombings going off at the same time across the country. For starters, okay, that's not their grand finale either. But these ain't some little piddly bombings. These are going to be like, you know, not like a little pipe bombs. These are some big time bombs, and it's your job to stop the bombings. Okay. Unfortunately, you can't stop the first. You can't stop one of them. You can stop two somehow, but the third one you can't figure out where it's at. You know, so you got that fucking suspense. You know, like in Arlington Road, they want the FBI this time. Kind of a fucking, you know, a serious rule, because I know you're wanting one. I'm sure you're getting tired of this. When you're gonna do a Big Lebowski 2? You know what I mean? Of course you're gonna do a Big Lebowski 2, but you need a serious role because you're a serious actor and you're a really good actor, and this is your forte. And let's face it, you know. And fuck it, if we can get Tommy Lee Jones, you know, definitely, you guys work really great together. So that would be a really good matchup team there. It's about domestic terrorism, and we need to put a stop to domestic terrorism in this country. So, you know, it really is a necessary movie to be made, if you really ask me, in the first place anyways. And what better actors? And you could direct. I mean, I'm sure you could fix the rest of the movie yourself. I'm sure you could fill in the blanks, and you know what I mean? Like, you're geniuses. So, like I said, I didn't want to take a lot of your time, and I'm doing a lot of these today. And if you're not interested in this one right now, maybe you just kind of want to like put it on the back burner. I understand. Because I'm not feeling 100% like, I feel kind of a little scared about talking about this one, because this is kind of like, we're a little close to home. I'm a TI. I get gang stalked. So, I'm getting kind of ballsy with it, but I'm not scared of like that. I'm not like a little bitch, but I don't want to offend you. You know what I mean? You guys are geniuses, like I said, and you really are. Every last one of you guys are. Every one of you that I've been, you're all equally. See, I don't have a favorite. I can't say I have a favorite actor because I feel guilty when I say that. You know, you're all in my book. You're all right up there at the very. That's the way I feel. You know, and so I really truly do. I really truly do admire all these people, and that's why I mentioned them. And you know, I am kind of a you know, foul-mouthed high school dropout, kind of a, you know, fucking stoner, kind of a fucking dude, you know, a little 2-bit fucking thief. You know, I've robbed Peter, Paul, Pay Mary. You know what I mean? I've done. I'm not, you know, but I really do appreciate good thrillers, and this would be a really good thriller, and I want to see another Arlington Road-esque type of movie, you know, in homage to that, because that was a really good movie. An unfortunate ending. Let's hope that this ending isn't as unfortunate as that one. Who directed that one, by the way? Arlington Road. I can't even remember. You could direct this one. because I'm sure you could be a really good director and act. A lot of the greats do that, you know. And so you're the director. But who directed this one? Mark Pellington. I don't even know who the fuck that is. So you're the director, okay? Because you're gonna do better than Mark fucking Pellington did. Because I don't like the ending of Arlington Road, but it was a really good movie. You know what I mean? And now it's like, oh, why? Because you fucking love the FBI? You fucking... No, it's not that. It's not that. It's because Jeff Bridges doesn't fucking live at the end of the movie, man. Okay? He didn't... It's not necessarily... He's not necessarily... Didn't need to die. Okay? That wasn't necessary. Okay? You could have done an ending even better than that and had him live at the end of the fucking movie. Okay? So you're the director. You live at the end of this movie, and it's going to have a happy ending. And we're going to put a stop to domestic terrorism in this country. It's not going to be fucking perpetuated. So, fuck Mark Pellington, and you're the director. If you're interested, they came from Texas. 400 strong in 2003, for starters, to southern Iowa. Or fuck 400 strong here, 400 strong there. They were dispensed in different areas. They were assigned to different areas, okay? To seemingly harmless with George Bush Jr.'s signing the Patriot Act and Freedom of Information Act, which is what opened the doors for gang stalking, and a lot. And look, no offense to George Bush Jr. Okay, I'm not saying he's a bad guy. I'm saying he was under mind control. I'm saying he was under forced speech. Silent Sound, Red Spectrum, S Squad. Look, I'm taking up too much of your time, man. Am I? No? Okay. Silent Sound, Red Spectrum, S Squad. You know, the military's voice of God weapon, the voice to skull. These are real things, and these are real realities, and we can't ignore these things anymore. Okay, they need to be incorporated into a movie. Okay, it needs to be educational, and we need to inspire people to protect our constitutional rights and not mix raid upon them and disrespect our flag. Okay, so it's going to be patriotic. It's going to be pro-America, not anti-America. And, you know, you're the magic man that's going to make it happen if you want. Like I said, if not, then it's going on the back burner, because I don't want anybody else in this role other than Jeff Bridges, because Jeff Bridges is the man. Blown Away, Arlington Road, and Tommy Lee Jones, of course. Tommy Lee Jones is going to be a good guy in this one, though, and he's going to be your partner, okay? You went to college together and studied terrorism and are part of a anti-terrorist unit, and that's your job in the movie, and you're the good guys, and that's job well done, okay? So no Mark Pellington, fuck him, all right? And I'm strong you feel that way. Fuck that motherfucker. No. Okay? And I don't know why it's what I feel. I don't even know Mark Pellington, but I don't like... Okay, I'm sorry. Not fuck Mark Pellington. But he's not directing this. You can, or somebody else, but he's not fucking directing this movie. No. Because I don't fucking like the way he ended that fucking movie, though. That's fucking why. Alright? Okay, because it gives America... yeah, it's kind of fucking cute and funny, but it gives America a bad fucking name, and it's a bad fucking influence, and fucking causes even... It's that's the fucking part of the problem. It's fucking the problem in our country today, bro. Okay? Alright? You can have Oliver Stone fucking direct this thing, but it's gonna have a fucking happy ending, and it's gonna be pro-America, not fucking anti-American. Alright? If you want to make the movie. And I'm sorry, I'm being fucking ballsy. That's one. I'm gonna get my ass beat. But hey, you know, I don't know, I just I feel like I could be that way a little bit with Jeff Bridges, whereas some people, you know, you gotta watch how you are with certain ones. You know what I mean? And now I'm just feeling it out. But at the same time, I'm being myself, and like I said, yeah, I'm just dreaming. You know, it's fun to dream, but this isn't fun for me. It's more of a fucking urgency, like feeling like an important. It's important, okay. And I almost feel like I should have thought it through a little bit more. I'm doing the best that I can, but I think I got my point across, though. You know, the main part of what needs to be done, though, is that we We need to spread a good message to Americans and wake them the fuck up. Instead of being hive-minded mentality, blind led by the blind, lemmings and frogs headed to the rapidly ever so draining time drain. And instead, lead themselves in this life. Give them that impression that you can lead yourself. Ignorance is not bliss. The Matrix is not the fucking or the fucking decision maker of our fucking future. Okay? That's a fucking okay movie. Alright? But yeah. So we need to spread a good message, educational, a great thriller, suspenseful, action-packed. This one might cost a little bit of money. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, if Oliver Stone was wanting to direct it, and he was wanting to do the right thing in his career and make a really great movie. But that's not his movie. No, I got a better one for Oliver Stone. So let's see, who could be a fucking great director for this one? If you aren't wanting to do it and you're just wanting to do the acting, I can understand. Because you have directed, haven't you already? So I think you should direct it. You need to do what Clint Eastwood did and what all these other... You should do it. Yeah, you can do it. It's not hard to do. You can do it. I'm pretty much doing it right now anyway. So, I mean, you just... And I'm a fucking high school dropout. So you can do it. You can do it. You'll do it, right? You'll do it. Hopefully. I'm not asking anything for it. This one's free. Because, like I said, I fucking crossed the line a little bit, and I understand. And I'm sorry, Mark Pellington. I don't even know who the fuck you are, but the ending of that movie, I don't know if that was your idea. I'm not saying it was your idea. You're not the writer. You were just the director. But you should have said something. You should have been like, no. I don't like the FBI either, but... no, because then once you see the end of that movie, though, you know the movie. It's like it's one of the kind of movies that you can watch again, but it's no. Jeff Bridges dies in it. No, I don't like that. So no, you're not gonna die in the end of this movie. No, unless you want to. I mean, and that's up to you. But it'll be as a hero. It won't be as a fucking zero. Okay, it won't be as like you're retarded or something, like, you know what I mean? Like, because they kind of make you look stupid, though, and not really, but it's one of my favorite movies, Arlington Road, but you know what I think it is? I was just talking about this shit. That's why this fucking movie needs to be made. I think it's a little bit to do with remote neural monitoring and some fucking FBI agent trying to fucking do it a little, you know, because the FBI thing gets blown up, and we don't like that, and we're like, well, you guys are run by Satan worshippers, and we don't like that, you know? So, most of the fucking Satan worshippers, by the way, you see, that's why another reason why I say this, the ones that are like, yeah, 666, Satan, they're just like, you know, want to fit in, want to look cool and shit. The ones that won't admit they're Satan worshippers, them are the ones that hiding in the churches, corrupting people, all that shit. They need exposed a little bit more than what they've been exposed as, you know? They ran the whole fucking presidential election, the second term, right? After fucking 9/11 happened and all that shit, George Bush Jr.'s like, I'm gonna destroy families, burn down forests, and kill wildlife, destroy families, kill wildlife, burn down forests, and destroy families. A strategery. You know what I mean? Like, it was like a lot of forced speech, man. Like, and he went golfing, and George Bush Jr., he had a fucking time of his life. He really, truly fucking did not know that 9/11 possibly, I'm just saying, possibly wasn't done by some fucking degenerate, towelhead Muslim Middle Easterners. Okay, because that shit's just not that fucking believable to me, you know? How hard is it to pay off some fucking Middle Easterners to hop around and dance and do, oh, look. They got paid to do that shit, man. It's not hard to get a Middle Easterner to do something. Okay, you know what I mean? But, simple shit. You know what I mean? Simple shit like that, right? Like, hold a fucking AK-47 and fucking act like you're a Taliban and all that shit and do some fucking grainy quality videos and all of America's just gonna be duped and believe this shit? And nobody's gonna say what if it was domestic terrorism and they're just trying to make it look like it was foreign terrorism so they can open the doorway for even more domestic terrorism, a long drawn out plan to collapse the infrastructure of this country from the inside with chaotic entropy. Right? It's just something to think about, okay? Because it's a very serious matter, okay? But if anybody can pull it off, man, you. And with Tommy Lee Jones, my mom named me after Tommy Lee Jones, by the way. She was watching Coal Miner's Daughter before she had me. She was gonna name me Brandon Lee, or Brandon Michael, excuse me. And she was watching Coal Miner's Daughter and decided at the last minute to name me Tommy Lee Jones, and she went into labor while she was watching that movie. Not Tommy Lee Watson is what my name is, not Tommy Lee Jones, but I was named after him. So, and like I said, you guys work wonderful together. Who else could be this movie? I was thinking, just real quick. Who else could be in the movie? James Woods. And gotta have some ladies. I have lady interests. So Minnie Driver and Kim Basinger. I think it sounds good. Anyway, something to think about. Anyways, I took way too much of your time up, probably, man. But hey, it's better than reading a fucking 3-month script that's fucking full of dribble, right? I mean, it's got to be a little bit better than some of the shit people hand you. I'm guessing, considering what I've heard. No, I'm not guessing. I'm pretty fucking certain. Anyway, yeah, God bless you, and thank you very much for your time. If you had even spent any time watching this, and if you didn't, I'm not going to be hurt feelings over it. Like I said, this is free. You want to hand me a fucking G or something through the mail, $1,000, whatever the fuck. I'm broke as fuck. Anyway, have a good one, man. By the way, God bless again. Thanks again, man.